I am rocking the Can I Have a Waters. Cam is rocking the Strawberry Mimosas. Emmanuel is rocking the coffees. And it's doing good, man. So if you haven't gotten a pair, go to shadysideup.com, get you a pair.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe and most importantly, click the bell so you get notified as soon as we drop a new video. Also, if you have clicked the bell, make sure that your YouTube notifications are enabled so that you get the notification. Enjoy the video! It's 2021 and we still wearing masks. All right, just wanted to say that. This is the time I snuck into the teacher's lounge as a kid. So it's the late 1900s, the 90s, it's 1990s, the late 1990s, and I'm in elementary school, and the biggest mystery for kids back then is what's in the teacher's lounge. Like, we all wanted to know what's in there because they guarded and protected that place like it was the Capitol, but with black people invading. So you can imagine how protective that would be. And I remember at this time I was an avid watcher of the cartoon Recess. I know you guys remember that cartoon. And they did an episode on where they snuck into the teacher's lounge. Now let me tell you, this episode inspired me greatly because I took it as a message from God. Like, this is my purpose in life. I was meant to see this, so I get inspired enough to sneak into my teacher's lounge in my school and expose what's in there. Because we all wanted to know because it was such a mystical place. Wow. So I get back to school and I find my friend that was just as, intrigued about it as me. So I was like, hey, you seen that episode of Recess? And he like, yeah. I like, you trying to do what they did in that episode? He like, yeah. So I'm like, you trying to sneak in today? He like, yeah. So I said, all right, bet. It's on and popping. The DJ's rocking. The DJ's rocking. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. Now, our teacher's lounge at my school had two ways to get in, two entrances. So they had the one from inside, which most of the teachers would use. And then they had one that led to like the outside hallway, but they barely used that way. They never really used that way too much. They always did the inside. So we came up with this complex plan. I mean, like this genius plan of when someone comes out the outside door, one of us will stop it and put a rock in it. Real Ocean's 11 shit. Like, never seen nothing like that in a movie or any criminal do that because they don't think on the level that me and my friend was thinking of at the time. So, unfortunately, the part of the plan we didn't realize is that we would need an extreme amount of luck. And that luck wouldn't come until a month later. So, one day, I actually use the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm walking by where the teacher's lounge is. And I see this teacher coming out with like this big bin in his hand. So when he's coming out, he's really like pushing the door. It was like one of those heavy steel doors because that's how protected they was at this place. So he's pushing it open. He got to like really push it so he can get out. So he's, his mind's occupied on holding what he got in his hand. So I'm looking, I'm like, if I don't seize this opportunity now, we'll never get in there. So as soon as he walk off, I speed walk, and right before it closed, like my hand stopped it, like Tupac stopped that elevator in Juice, and I swung it open, but I looked down because I was loyal. I'm not gonna look in here before me and my friend can look in here at the same time. So I grab it, I look around, I see this small rock, and I put it right there because you don't want to get too big of a rock and someone see it and like, oh, what's going on? Let me knock this out the way. You want that small rock where it's just won't lock. Genius, told you. Ocean's 11 shit. So I go back to class. Me and my friend had separate classes, and I'm waiting to see him at recess. So it's recess. I go straight up to him like, hey, today's the day. It's about to go down. He's like, what? Like, we gonna sneak in the teacher's lounge. I got it propped open. So the whole recess, we on the swings, we're just talking about what's in there. So I'm like, man, it gotta be unlimited amounts of candy. He like, I think they got the McDonald's ice cream machine, but it never breaks in there. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I think they got the slide that they took from the playground. They in there sliding on it. You know they in there sliding on it because they didn't want us to have that no more. So I know they got it for themselves. So we thinking of all these grand things that's in there. So we excited. So the plan was to do this during aftercare. Now, if you guys didn't have aftercare, y'all named it something else. It's basically where you go after school gets out, but your parents ain't off work yet, so they gotta wait, a couple hours to come get you. So we in aftercare. We got two different rec. Rec, aftercare, same thing, I guess. But basically, all you're doing in there is having fun. It's like what you want school to be. So I actually enjoy going to aftercare. So we got two different instructors. So I tell him what the plan is. I'm gonna actually use the bathroom. 2 minutes after me asking your instructor to use the bathroom, and we're gonna go sneak in. So I asked my instructor, can I use the bathroom? They're like, yeah. So I go, I'm waiting in the hallway. He finally come out. I'm waiting on him looking like I got it going on, like I'm James Bond. I'm leaning against the wall, like, you ready? He like, yeah. So now I like, what we gotta do before we go in is see if anyone's in there. And the only way we can do that, I was like, I'm just gonna go knock on the front entrance and act like I'm looking for a teacher. So I'm like, all right, let me go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, yep, I don't think anyone's in there. So now we go outside, and we all looking around the corner, trying to make sure ain't nobody coming. We looking around corners, make sure ain't nobody coming. And then I was like, all right, you ready? He like, yeah. He go to reach for the knob. I stop his hand, and I look at him. I say, you know this is gonna change our lives forever. I stop his hand. I kid you not. I say, you know our lives about to change forever. We're about to crack the biggest mystery of the 1900s. Like, we're gonna be famous. Every kid in America in the world is gonna know who we are. Because we're gonna be able to expose what's in here. Like, we may be on Oprah. My mom watched a lot of Oprah at the time, so that's what I knew Oprah. I like, we're gonna be on Oprah. We may be on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Be ready. Are you ready? He looked at me like, yeah. So let's do it on 3. So I put my hand on the knob, he put his hand on the knob, I said 1, 2, 3. We swing open the door, and it's like, you hear, oh, we're so excited. We get in there, and our jaws just drop. And not because we seen something, our jaws drop because we seen nothing. And I mean, like, nothing was in there but a fridge, 1 vending machine, 2 couches, and a garbage can. And we was like,
damn. Heart's broken.
Heart was broken. I'm like, all this time, all these years of thinking what's in here, they garden it like it's the Taj Mahal, and it ain't nothing in here. I was so disappointed, and then we like just talking and getting kind of emotional, going back and forth, yelling and stuff, and like, what the hell? All this time, this is in here. Where's the slide?
You know what? You know what's in there? No kids.
Exactly.
When you goddamn teacher, that's the best place to be.
Where's the slide? I thought was in here. I was ready to go down that slide, so I'm looking like, what the hell? He's getting emotional, saying he hates it here.
I hate it here.
So I'm like, all right, man, let me go see the vending machine is at least free. So I go press a number, and you still gotta pay. I'm like, they still gotta pay? I'm like, this is whack. So now we hear footsteps coming and a key going into that front door. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm petrified, scared, both of us. So he runs and hides behind the couch, and it was just enough room for him. So I'm looking for, it ain't nothing in there to hide. I see the garbage can. It's one of them big, big gray bin ones. I look in, luckily it's a fresh bag. I jump in there. That's how small I was. I'm in elementary. I jump in there, I'm in there. I hear them come in. And now I'm scared. Like, I'm scared. When you so scared, you can hear you breathing in your ears loud. I'm here. And I'm like, please, calm down, cause she gonna hear you breathing. You so scared. My heart is pumping. So I hear the footsteps walking. I'm like, please don't have no trash. Please, just do what you need to do and get out. I hear them putting the money in the vending machine. I'm like, oh my goodness. I hear it drop. I hear them grab it. I'm like, please don't eat it in here. Just go. I hear the bag open. I'm like, come on. I hear a crunch. More crunch. I'm like, they gonna eat this whole bag. I'm like, please don't eat this whole bag, because if you do, I know you're gonna throw it away and then you're gonna see me. I like, at least if you're gonna throw it away, let it be a person that likes to shoot it in the trash can, reliving their basketball memories. And hopefully if they do, they make it so they don't pick it up and have to dunk it in, then I'm definitely screwed. So I hear the footsteps getting closer to the trash and I'm just like, please don't look in here, don't look in here. I see the teacher come, it's a lady. As she releases it, her eyes get big because she sees me and I see her, and she starts screaming because she's not expecting to see a human in the trash. So she's screaming, and she's screaming. I'm just looking at her, she's screaming, and she, get out that trash. I'm like, she's like, what you doing in here? I'm like, and I'm scared. I can't tell. I'm like, I'm
that you had.
So she grabs me and she just grabs me. She's like, anyone else in here with you? I'm like, I wasn't a snitch back then. I ain't no snitch. So I'm like, no. So we walk in. My friend, I don't know what happened back there, but he makes some noise. I don't know if he fell, a little trip. She like, someone behind the couch. If you behind the couch, come out now. He comes out. I look at him. Like, come on, man. You about to get away with it. So now we're walking out and she's yelling at us, and it's his instructor. And I had a separate one, so she like, I'm telling your parents when they get here and this and that, y'all in trouble and blah, blah, da, da, da. And then she sends me, she said, go tell your instructor what you did, while she's yelling at my friend walking back to their side. And in my head, I ain't telling him shit. If I'm gonna get in trouble, it's gonna be you telling him. I'm not saying shit. So now I'm there. And I'm just like, I'm waiting for my mom or my dad to come. Cause as soon as they come, I'm rushing to them to get them out before she can say anything. So I'm just sitting there, just waiting. Time is going by. His parents come first. His mom comes first. So I'm like, oh shit, I know he about to get in trouble. So the instructor's talking and they bring him up, and then she's telling him what he did, and then his mom's looking at him and he's just looking down. You know how kids do when they're in trouble. He's just looking down. I'm like, fuck. A minute later, my mom walks in. So now I'm looking, I'm like, all right, this is my chance. The teacher's occupied. I run to my mom. I got it. I signed the paper. I tell my instructor bye. And I'm like, come on. Dragon Ball Z about to come on. I'm trying to make an excuse to like hurry up. Let's get out of here. She like, where's your book bag? I'm like, fuck, I feel like I left my book bag. I'm so scared. So now I turn around. I see it at the end of the table. You know kids ain't got good form. They just be running and I'm running. When I run, I grab my book bag. I look up at my friend. He's looking at me. And he got that one glory tear that's rolling down his eye. The teacher and his mom still talking to him and everything. And I was like, at that moment, I was stuck. I was like, I want to save him, but I know there's nothing I could do for him right now. We just lock eyes. And then I started taking one step back. I look, his mom like, what you look up, look at us. And then I look up, he look up, they look at me, the teacher look at me, she look at my mom. My mom's talking to the instructor, thankfully. And I look at that teacher, I turn around. I take off running. I grab my mom, I get the hell out of Dodge. And luckily for me, it was a Friday. So I had the whole weekend for her to forget about this and hopefully don't remember on Monday. So I didn't get in trouble that day. And I remember coming back Monday and I never seen my friend again.
Is he dead?
I think the government took him out. Like, he made it in there. They can't leave kids out there seeing the teacher's lounge. So I've never seen him again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what happened. I don't know. He transferred schools because of that. Did the government killed him? I don't even remember his name. They may have Men in Black. Yeah, they may have Men in Black me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember his name. He was gone. I never seen him again, and I never snuck in that teacher's lounge again. So I don't know what happened, but that was the time I snuck into the teacher's lounge. You have any questions for me?
Yeah, like, so your expectations for the teacher's lounge was that there was gonna be swings and
No, a
monkey
slide.
bars?
I wasn't ridiculous. I didn't think it would be swings in there. I thought it would be a slide.
A slide.
Yeah.
And you thought teachers were using the slide?
Yeah, because they took it off the playground. Like, why they take that away from us? Like, where else could it be? It made sense that it would be in the teacher's lounge. And then my friend, he made a great point. He said it's going to be the McDonald's ice cream machine in there and it will never break. And I was like, yeah, that's a good one. I feel like, yeah, that's right. I felt like it could be Dragon Ball Z the whole season. You know, we had to wait and it'd be cliffhangers. They had the whole season in there, I felt. I just thought it was going to be this amazing place, like Nirvana.
I'm sorry I let you down, man.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah, kids, don't sneak in. It ain't worth it. They'll kill you.
And erase your memories.
All right, what comes in the box once you get it? All your retainers. I got 15 of them, so it's gonna take me 15 weeks to straighten my teeth. And I only got the top teeth because I need a bottom tooth extracted. But what's cool about Bite, they work with me, so they'll still help me with my top teeth until I get my bottom teeth situated. So I got 15 retainers all in this box. Also, got some accessories. I got what you put your retainers in, carry around when you take them out to eat, or if you out or whatnot at a restaurant, you on a date, put it in there. And I got some whitening foam to use, whiten my teeth. Also, you got the Hyper Bite, which is really cool, which cuts your time in half. If you use it every day, I think it's just for 5 minutes a day, it'll cut your treatment time in half. It's the only technology that Bite has. It's a technology that only Bite has, which is really cool, which separates them from all the other competition. So I'm excited to use that. And yeah, so today is the day. I'm gonna open this one, see what it looks like. Boom. But I still get the bottom with it, but it's probably just gonna keep it in place where it's at, which is cool. But this is my first tray for the first week of straightening my top teeth. So comes with instructions. Comes with a little sticker that says the wait is over. It is time to bite. I know you can't see it. If it focus, I don't know. This is cool. Let me pop it in. And it fits. Fits perfectly, actually. Yep. And it's comfortable too. But I gotta take it out before I eat or drink anything that's not water. So that's cool. Let me put this in a tray. So if y'all want to start on this journey, just use my code BITEDT.
This is the story of the last college house party before I got evicted. I don't know why that's